Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pentiment, where we're talking to this guy that looks like he's about to perform in Thriller. Sorry. He's the one that's being rude. Are perched on our wild hunt that scare them evil ones away. They've projected testing since its founding day. Long before those Romans, our ancestors roamed through mountains and under a great chieftain called Raetus.
Raetus?
Wait, isn't Raetus a Latin name? Eh? The ending of his name is the masculine singular ending common on most male Roman names. Pretty of names end with the same letters doesn't make them Latin, does it? Now quit your yammering and listen. Folks weren't as kind as they are now, and the tribes fought one another for the best land. The old chieftains were yellow-billed coward who neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favored other tribes, and Raetus people had no land to call their own. Instead, they wandered through these mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive. Cough. One day when winter was approaching, Raetus went hunting and found a wounded wolf tangled in a trap. But instead of killing the beast as most men would, he helped the beast and loosed it from its bonds. Was the wolf a spirit in disguise? Why would he do that? Wolves kill livestock. Carl told me 2 of his sheep were killed by wolves last month. Sounds like Raetus was a bad chieftain, too. Even I know it's foolhardy to let a wolf loose when you're hunting.
First one.
Hey, of course not. Wolves are wolves, girls. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. So you've got to censor the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favors done, and perched as the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the owls, lead the hunts of the forest. Owls? Is that like the wolf version of owl bears?
Uh-huh.
Back in my
like
day,
a rat king, but for owls.
I don't even know how that would work. Folk knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now I'm the only one who remembers these things. Cough, cough. Only me alone. Preached us saw Raetus' actions and took favor on him, and told the wolf to lead the chiefs to her sacred spring. Raetus led his people to the spring and claimed it for his homeland, and we've been in this valley ever since. And those goddamn Romans came and destroyed everything, but you see, there were the gods protecting this place before St. Mortis.
That doesn't sound right, because the spring was like... Did we ever find out what the name of the nymph on that spring was?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
That's why a few of us still on her perched her. She protects us against witches and fiends. It's a wonderful story, perfect for the first panel of the mural. But God protects us from spirits and devils. We don't need perched her. Blah, blah, blah. I hate pagans.
Smokey told me.
About a similar story with a wolf and a nymph, except that was about the Roman gods. The Romans tried to wipe out all of the old ways, made everything about themselves. You think those wide-eyed fools can stand to let us have our own customs? I have built this town, but they didn't write its stories. Cough. And sent Percher to protect these woods from those sunburned bastards.
I love that their hatred of the Romans is like, we're synchronizing old paganism with Christianity to say fuck the Romans.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Even if I'm the only one can see her through these old customs. What about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of Tassag? Roman legends? Pah! I don't bother with stories from outsiders or tales of gods that aren't our own. The Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We spent generation after generation building tasking back up from those days. And still our traditions keep dying with no one carrying them on. Only Ursula's got a damn about them these days.
These stories need to be on the mural.
Yes. Mural, huh? Fine, but I don't know any of the old Roman shit. Alright. You silly kid, you're smart aleking about that Roman shit. I have a lot to think about.
I'm gonna keep fiddling around with that Romans.
You're mad if you keep fiddling around with that Roman shit. For sharing these stories with me, Peter. At least someone wants to listen to me. Little Ursula used to sit by me years ago and listen to everything about the old customs. Too busy for that now, of course, but you might talk to her. She might remember more than I do now. You used to listen to the widow, too. Old Otilla knew more about the old ways than any of us. I'm tired talking so much it's made my jaw ache. You and me both ill, Peter. I'll leave you to rest then. God bless you, Peter. Yeah. Okay, let's go inside. See who's inside. Well, Ursula is not inside. Let's go upstairs. Maybe she's upstairs.
Who's Ursula?
Ursula's the daughter.
Okay, but what does she look like?
Well, I don't know what she looks like as an adult.
You could have pressed tab at any point and found out.
I forgot. Hello, Magdalene, dear. How are you? How's Klaus? It's hard to know for certain. One day he seems well and the next I hardly understand his words. Neither of us is doing well. I'm having company with the stress, and Dad's been hard to understand recently. What's, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Magdalene, I'll keep praying for you both. Both of you deserve the best. Life's been hard enough for you already. Please let me know if you need any help around the house. I'd be happy to help. Oh, thank you, Clara. That's very kind of you. I've been so busy at the Red House, I've let the house go. I've never had anyone so excited to do housework before.
Let's do the second one.
Yeah. I'm suspicious about hinge checking.
Hinge chicken?
Checking. Well, God knows I've gotten very good at it over the years. Besides, then we can chat, and chatter makes chores pass quickly. With all my children grown up and grown, and no husband to care for anymore, I've got to make myself useful somehow. Big Jorg is still in the house, though, isn't he? Why bother? You could spend your days relaxing instead of doing chores. Aren't you enjoying it? I heard that Peter was, well, crazy.
Crazy Peter.
Sigh. Artemis and Apollo have certain ideas about their grandfather. And their great-grandfather doesn't seem to see the struggle he puts me under when he talks about Peter. My husband was hard to live with in his later years. He was an angry man. Peter wanted what was right for his family, regardless of what that meant for relations with anyone else in the town. I was horrified when he burned the abbey, but I still loved him. I want to know about Christine. I felt great shame over the relief I had when the revolt was over, that it was done. I no longer had to worry over his anger or whether he would shout at the children. I can only pray that God and the brothers forgive him, and that he may forgive me. You are living in hard times. You shouldn't feel shame for being grateful they're over. I don't think that's up to him to decide. Remain silent.
First one?
No.
First one?
No.
First one?
No.
First one?
Should we remain silent or say this?
Well, is the second one like you've got to forgive yourself?
Yeah, let's not do that. We'll just remain
No,
silent.
no, first one. First one.
I guess we're going to remain silent because these are all dick moves. Oh, I'm sorry, Magdalene. You didn't come here to hear about all that.
Yes, you did.
I'll let you go back to your day, damn it.
See?
God bless you. Well, it's not my fault if the only way to get information out of her is by being an asshole. Hi, Veronica. Hello, Magdalene. How's the mural going? My husband hasn't been bothering you about it too much. No, just about hinges, strangely. Is that a concern? No, the council left me to work for the most part. I think Oates has something to do with that. No, we're not talking about Oates. Has he said anything to you about it, or is that a concern?
Has he said anything to you about it?
Mainly he's relieved that they don't need to make a decision about the matter anymore. He runs the family just fine, but being on the council has made him think he has a say in everything going on in Tasking.
Tasking?
Town business is all he talks about these days. Those men are a bad influence on each other, if you ask me. Now they're chattering on about a yearly check for hinges every door... of the hinges on every door.
Oh, okay. Well, there's confirmation that somebody else is talking about it.
Hinges! Who gives a damn if the hinges are on our front doors creak? They're just trying to keep the town in order. The councils are just old men looking to feel important.
Third one.
Your hinges creak, the door's integrity is at stake. Yes, well, I don't need to check every door in my home every year like it's a feast day. And there's creaky hinges, I'll hear it. Anyway, I think it's good of you to do working on the mural. I wish Artemis and Apollo would take interest in something like that.
Okay, so... You're their mother?
Yes.
Why did you name them that?
Probably because Il Peter wanted us to. But he hates Romans, so why did he... Speaking of, have you seen them around anywhere? I asked them to look after the chickens, but they've disappeared. They're catching frogs in the forest for some reason. Ugh, those two. Why do they ever need frogs for anyway? Father Thomas says they're only so much trouble because I named them after Greek gods. He says that those names have power, but I still like them. Besides, Apollo and Artemis were gods of virtues.
What? What virtues?
Anything, they should be more well-behaved. Names do have power, though. Maybe the spirits of the gods are affecting the twins. I don't think anything will stop the twins from going their own way in life.
Let's do the first one.
Why? That sounds like we're saying it's a bad thing.
Well, considering the one she named them after. At least you didn't name one of them Zeus.
You really think so? Good, I didn't think about that. I just thought the names were pretty. I have to talk to Jorg about it. What are you going to do, rename them? Anyway, I better go find those rascals. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Thanks, Veronica. Until later.
Yeah, I assumed it was like either the children of like Bartholomew or the Doctor.
Bartholomew? Who the hell is Bartholomew?
The inventor.
Hi, guys. Oh, everybody wants to talk to me. I believe you were voicing this guy.
Was he a child at some point?
Yes.
Hello, Magdalene.
Hello, Hans.
Ellipses. I hope your dad recovers quickly. He's a good man.
Dr. Solosix, I should prepare myself for the worst. Thank you. I'll tell him you said that. I hope so, too.
Prepare for the worst.
What? Why?
Let's be negative.
Why?
Okay. This town has seen too many terrible things, but we've recovered before. Maybe the Lord will restore your dad to health too.
I pray you're right.
Be glad you have this time with him. I say... Wish I had that much time with Hedwig?
Oh, that's funny.
Who's that?
That's his mother. He's not talking about his father, he's talking about his mother.
Who's his father and mother?
His father is the absolute asshole that kept having sex with Martin Gare's mother.
Uh-huh. Anyway, did you need something? Kraft hasn't bothered you again, has he? Or gotten into some other trouble?
No, he's been fine mostly.
Good. That boy's a thorn in my boot.
Oh, that's your kid?
He's lazy, arrogant, doesn't care for his family. He'll bring shame to the Bauer name one day.
No, it's Martin's kid.
I avoid sticking my nose into people's affairs. But Martin, Herm? Anyway, didn't mean to complain.
No, gossip about Martin.
Until later, Magdalene.
Till then... dude, I have no idea who the hell you are.
Well, let's assume he was also a kid.
What?
Hey, Mac. Oh, wait, no, he looks way too fat.
Yeah, I have no idea. Heard what happened to your dad. How's he doing? Resting. He suffered a severe blow to the head. I'm worried, to say the least. Hans, in his regard, the Bauer household is praying for a swift recovery. Thank you, and thank Hans and Judah as well. Who the hell are you? I will. Klaus has always been such a bedrock of Tassig. I hate for him to die. It'd be, sorry. It's fine. I fear it as well. It's best not to ignore our fears. Do you miss your father? Your real one, I mean.
Who are you, dude?
Yeah, seriously, your real father? Like, what the hell is going on? Do I miss him? Kinda. I don't remember Joseph all that much.
Who's Joseph?
Oh, he was the drunk.
The drunk?
Yeah.
I don't remember a drunk.
The town drunk. He had sort of like this orangey-colored hair with a beard, and he wore kind of a poofy red doublet. And he was, like, always drinking. Like, he was even drinking during, like, Furnick's execution.
Uh-huh.
He's become a haze of sorts, a faint echo of feeling, an occasional emotion. I was so young when he got killed. Mom said I had trouble understanding what had happened for a long time. I understand. My mom, she's like an empty hole in my life. I have nothing of her. It's not easy to experience with this type of loss and grief. To experience with? I don't even...
It's not easy to experience with this type of loss and grief. Uh-oh, you're gonna have to grade the writers of Pentiment.
That's bad grammar. We're not choosing that one. Oh, you never got to see her, right? Not even a memory, huh? Suppose you have yourself for comparison. God molded you after her. No, he didn't. She had black hair that was frizzy. She looked nothing like us. I can't imagine how she could have been like stubborn and unruly, yeah? But can I know if I'm actually like my mom? All I have are stories from people. If that is what it takes, I don't see people with wealth and power giving the rest of us much headway. I'm not stubborn and unruly.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll just pick this one. Well, you read books, don't you? Stories are about things that are true. Books and stories are about a lot of things, not always. Okay, let's say this one. Oh, well, I can't read anyway. Would you want to learn? Don't have the time. Work on the farm never ends, especially with the taxes eating at us. Anyway, the winter draws closer, so I got a lot of preparation to take care of. I truly hope Klaus recovers soon. God look after you both. Until later, Simon. Okay, we're out of time, so until next time,
Bye.
everyone.